When this image crosses an ocean, it probably does not go up. It goes down through a building near the coast, under a beach, and into a strand of glass lying in darkness on the ocean floor. Industry sources estimate that submarine cables carry more than 99% of intercontinental data traffic, not satellites, cables. So why is the world's most important communications network hidden where almost nobody can see it? And what happens when that line breaks? The cloud has coastlines. A message leaving your device may travel through local networks and data centers before reaching a cable landing station. There, terminal equipment connects the terrestrial network to a submarine system. Light enters optical fiber. For a long ocean crossing, repeaters or optical amplifiers along the route compensate as the signal weakens. Branching units can send paths toward different landing points. Electrical current fed from shore powers submerged equipment inside a repeated system. At the far coast, the process reverses. The signal leaves the sea and rejoins land networks. The beach is not the end of the internet. It is one of its most important handoffs. But that still leaves an obvious question. If satellites can cross oceans without touching the seabed, why use cables? Satellites are essential for navigation, broadcasting, mobility, remote places, and emergency communications. But routine intercontinental data demands enormous capacity. Fiber carries huge flows at favorable speed and cost, so the overwhelming share travels through the ocean. The famous 99% figure is an estimate, and it must be described honestly. TeleGeography says the broad claim, more than 99% of intercontinental data by cable, is true, but a perfectly precise global calculation is not possible without complete satellite traffic data. So this is not 99% of every packet everywhere. Domestic traffic may never approach a coast. It is still an astonishing fact. The digital world between continents is mostly physical. And this physical network is older than it looks. In 1866, the first durable transatlantic telegraph cable began operation, carrying roughly 12 words per minute. Transatlantic telephone cable followed in 1956. In 1988, TAT-8 linked the United States, the United Kingdom, and France as the first transoceanic fiber-optic cable. The traffic changed from telegraph pulses to voices to digital light. The central challenge remained: build a communications path across terrain no technician can simply walk along. ITU estimated that more than 500 active and planned telecommunications submarine cable systems span the globe as of 2024. But a cable sounds far larger than the object itself. In the deep ocean, an unarmored telecom cable can be only about 17 to 22 millimeters across, roughly the size of a garden hose. Near busy coastlines, steel wire armor can make it much thicker, and burial can protect it from human activity. Why not armor every meter? Because the route crosses thousands of kilometers, much of it in deep water beyond most fishing and anchoring. More protection adds weight and handling complexity. Engineers match the cable and burial plan to the risk. Before installation, teams survey the seabed and choose a route around steep slopes, hazardous terrain, anchorage zones, fisheries, and other constraints. A cable ship carries the line in tanks. Its cable engine controls deployment, while dynamic positioning holds the vessel on course. Near shore, plows or remotely operated vehicles can bury the cable. The route may be invisible from the surface, but it is designed meter by meter. Then something catches it. Stories about submarine cables often leap to sharks or secret sabotage. The ordinary global pattern is more mundane. ICE statistics indicate that fishing and anchoring cause approximately 70% of cable damage. Natural hazards account for a smaller share, although earthquakes, underwater landslides, and volcanic events can strike several systems in the same region. Cable faults are not rare anomalies. ITU reported more than 200 repairs in 2023, more than 3 every week on average. Why then is the whole internet not constantly collapsing? Because resilience lives in the network, not in one cable. Where multiple routes and enough spare capacity exist, traffic can be redirected. Users may notice congestion or delay, or nothing at all. Where a country or island relies on very few links, one break can be much more serious. The dangerous map is not simply where cables exist. It is where alternatives do not. But rerouting does not repair glass. Operators first narrow down the fault with system monitoring and tests. A specialized cable ship sails to the site. The powered system must be made safe. In deep water, the ship can drag a grapnel across the route to recover the cable from the seabed. Technicians bring an end aboard, remove the damaged section, splice in replacement cable, test the path, and lower the repair back into the sea. It is precise fiber work performed on a moving industrial platform, potentially above kilometers of water. Weather can stop operations, permits matter. A repair vessel may be far away, the cable is thin, the support system is global. This is what the cloud hides. Not weightlessness, but an enormous physical choreography. Surveyed routes, glass fibers, coastal stations, electrical power, marine law, spare cable, and crews ready to sail. The ocean does not make the internet disappear. It reveals what the internet has always been, a chain of real places joined by light. And every time the world connects across that horizon, the cloud enters the sea.